Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky 2nd Chapter Part 31. Last time we completed Chapter 2. And then we did a really long side quest involving very angry penguins that made me mad. And we have not turned this quest in, so let's go do that before we leave and head over to Grancel, which is what we're supposed to be doing next. Seems you successfully accomplished your goals. If you complete any missions, come report them to me. That is a clean bounty board. Won't see that too often. I think I said those exact words in the last video. Or a video before that. I don't know. So yeah, let's go to the aeroport because I think we're done here. Pretty sure I've gotten all the food stuff, which is basically the only thing that's like exclusive to these areas, right? I mean, any of the items, I don't really care. We're gonna get better stuff in Grancel anyway, so. Take me to the capital. Hey, welcome. You're the party of brazers for Grancel, right? Yeah, that's us. I mean, technically, well, 3 of us are brazers. It's just Oliver that's not. She sent the fare payment already. You guys ready to check in? As usual, we should stick around and wait for the ship once we check in. You sure you're all done here in Zeiss? Goodbye, Zeiss. It was nice knowing you. Now contact the guild and let them know to send the rest of your party. Man, look at all of us. We're a dang entourage right now. I do really like that the game like lets you have like a lot of party members at once, you know? Because I didn't like how in the first game, like after a chapter was done, it's back to you and Joshua again. And it's like, I mean, it was also because of gameplay reasons. Fights with only 2 characters suck in this game. Fights with 3 characters are okay. Fights with 4 characters feel pretty good, except for when they give you nonsense worms. Still a little mad about that, even though it's been several hours. I mean, I even took a break to record some more Digimon. I actually finished recording Digimon. That LP is done for real zones. I recorded the super finale today. Kind of got a little gypped in it. You know, I was expecting a super duper mega fight of doom to wrap things up, and the game trolled me. So it wasn't nearly as a climactic final video as I would have hoped. But that's a different LP. It's an LP that's actually probably been done for a while by the time this goes up, because only part 11 of this series has gone up as if I'm recording this. Just you wait, Grancel. Your lovely white frame will be mine in this camera. Next, there's the seat of Her Majesty herself, Grancel, the City of Beauty. Makes my heart rejoice to see it again, but it also brings to mind that recent coup. Something like that must never happen again. I got a deal to make with Ambassador Cochran of Calvert, and this is the big one. Hope it goes well. Hey sis, I don't want to sit here. Let's go outside. I'll be good, I promise. Can we not talk to the sister? The sister is untalkable? Oh, there we go. I said no. Last time you said that you climbed the railing of the deck, didn't you? You're staying put right here, no matter what. I mean, that makes sense. Probably don't want her to jump off and die. Wish I could have spent more time in the hot springs. Your name is Faltz? Poor girl? So, what are you guys doing? Ah, Estelle, my fair rose. Welcome to Oliver Lindheim's lovely solo recital. Oh, adios, he escaped his share. Chloe, remember, you have a sword and you know how to use it. Well, I just saw him playing when I stepped out onto the deck, so I came by to listen for a little while. He really is exceptionally talented. Your compliments do me the greatest honor, Your Highness. If you wish, when we arrive at the capital, I could treat you to a private concert. Scree? Huh? Ah, Sieg, yes. That did not necessarily mean anything beyond the obvious. Oh, you meant something else by private concert, Oliver. Well, if you wish for it to mean something more, my princess, it certainly could. Scree! Yo, Sieg will protect her virtue. Bird, please stop, Sieg. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Good job, Sieg. You're a girl's best friend. that was terrifying. I'm sorry, Oliver. That was just Sieg expressing his love. I actually think he likes you on the whole, Oliver. Scree. I shall bear his peck on my cheek with pride, then. I must admit, I did not expect your escort to be so diligent. He is as vigilant as any human royal guards. It depends on who I'm dealing with, I think. You really are totally indiscriminate, aren't you, Oliver? Look, don't try to put any moves on Chloe in the capital, okay? Julia would, like, fire you out of a cannon into the sun if you even think about it. Ah, yes, that cold, dignified lady officer. She, too, caught my eye during the coup. The sort of woman who can take on 10 men. She is quite something. Should the chance present herself, I should endear myself to her. Oliver, I mean, I know he really follows the mantra of you miss every shot you don't take, but dude, you struck out every time. Except maybe with Sharon. I guess he succeeded, possibly. What's wrong, Chloe? It, might not be a good idea to joke about such things around Julia, Oliver. I remember once there was a party at a castle, and a man was drunk and bothering us. Julia, took her sword, and his clothes, well... What? You mean she defrocked him? Uh-huh. I'll take that under consideration. See, like, that's one of the benefits of having all of our characters with us, is we get to have these nice little conversations that we wouldn't normally have. You know, it's more interesting than just having Joshua tag along with us. And plus, I mean, I'm also kind of impressed by how the game is, even though it must be stripped naked before, I was just serenade with my loot in hand. So did not need that missile image. Thanks, Oliver. Like, it's actually done a good job of integrating the party members into the conversations and stuff. Especially considering, like, you know, in theory, we could never use Oliver. Or, like, how we kind of haven't been using Chloe. You know, like, a lot of like, the scene we met with Cassius, and it's like, Oliver knows Cassius, and there's something mysterious going on there. You know, it's just neat to have that. It's a nice little touch. But just something I think this, you know, the first game had it too, but I feel like it's really come out in this game. It's like, just the little touches that really, bring it to the next level. I mean, the fact that, like, we could have done this entire game so far with Shara instead of Agate is really neat. Yikes, I need to start getting stuff ready to unload when we dock. We got so much cargo to offload in Grancel. Nobody down here. Thought maybe, like, Jen or someone would be down there. Hello, Captain. Hello, miss. Having a look around the ship or just bored? We're about to trap planes at the moment. Weather's fantastic. Why not step on the deck and catch the view? It's just clouds, dude. La-dee-da-la, yes, affirmative. Immediately restoring correct altitude, bum-dee-da-bum. Yeah. Where do I want to go? I guess we want to go, well, we should go in here. Oh, Agate, he has moved away from the top seat. Are the passengers over there siblings? They've got, different personalities for siblings, I guess. I don't know, they seem really close. Looking at them makes you smile, you know? If you need to shop in the capital, you really only need to shop is Edel Department Store. Yo, will do. What are you guys up to? Hi, Estelle. What's up, Estelle? You creeping around the ship again? Man, you cannot stay still, can you? Oh, come on, I'm not a cat in a carrier or something. Yeah, I mean, I do get kind of antsy having to sit down and wait. I thought you flew to Layla Sil, though. It's a good half day on an airship, at least. You must have worn a rut in the deck. Well, I was asleep for both trips, actually. I was so nervous to be going that I couldn't sleep the night before, and coming back, I was wiped out from that last test. That was freaking torture, dude. Should have seen that one coming. That's definitely an Estelle thing to do. Leaving the country. I'd really like to do that someday. Do that too someday. Do that someday too, I think is what the line was. I'll eventually get it right. Maybe I could even go visit Mom and Dad. Oh yeah, Tita, your mom and dad are out of the country working, right? Yeah, they're helping establish orbital technology in places that don't have it yet. They've been gone for 2 years. Wow, that is a long time. I hope they write you letters or something at least. Yeah, once every month. I wrote about you last time, Estelle, and in the reply, they said to give you their regards. Oh, that's sweet. So, what kind of people are your parents, Tita? Is your mom like you? I bet she is. Like me? I don't think so. Mom's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. She and Grandpa kind of ended up fighting and wrestling a lot. Wrestling? Wrestling? Oh, but they usually get along really well. Dad says their fighting is just the way they express their love. So, is that her father, or is that the dad's father? So what's your dad like then? Well, he's not like Mom at all. He's sort of quiet and reliable, I guess. He was a racer until about 10 years ago. Wait, seriously? Real serious. I actually talked to Gramps about that, and Dan was the real deal back in his day. The professor said he had to retire and become an engineer due to an injury of some sort. Huh, okay. They sound great. I'd love to meet them when they get back. Yeah, when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. Agate, you'll have to meet them too. Huh? Why would I have to meet your folks? Well, you get along really well with Grandpa, and I wrote a lot about you, and Mom and Dad said in their reply they'd really want to meet you. Of all the... time to play the piper, huh? Or pay the piper. That's the saying, dude. If you don't want to, Agate, you don't have to. Nah, it's fine. Look, I'll stop by and say hi to them if I'm ever in Zeiss or work, okay? Okay. So let's go meet up with Jin on presumably the top floor. There he is. Well, we'll talk to all the passengers first. It's an ancient Zamurian wall. If it really is a ruin, then maybe there's some hidden treasure. Wait, that's Jimmy. Jimmy, what are you doing on here? I heard the other day at the signing no civilians are being allowed in the villa when the ceremony's being held. Dude, that villa is getting hit by an earthquake and they're all going to die and it's going to be absolute chaos. Those earthquakes in Zeiss are quite a surprise. To be so localized and happen in so many different places like that? I've been around the block a few times and I've never seen anything like that. It's between Norman and Portos. Wonder which candidate would get elected. Don't really have a strong opinion. Norman seems okay. We didn't really ever talk to Portos. Zen? Ah, Stell. What is it? Need me for something? No, not really. It's just, you kinda like you were lost in thought. Yes. Just remembering the past a bit is all. What, with that sunglasses wolf guy, right? Yeah. We last met 6 years ago. At first it felt like longer, but it hasn't been that long, you know? I guess not. So that man was your senior at, the dojo, right? So what kind of martial artist is he anyway? Ooh, flashback time. Oh, it's playing the sentimental music. Simply put, he's a natural. His reflexes are perfect and his sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape, and it looks like that's still true today. And on top of all that, he knows how to utilize his chi exactly. In every sense, he is a cut above the normal man. Yeah, his moves, I've never seen anything like that. I think he might even be faster and stronger in some ways than that Lawrence guy. That's scary. I think you might be right, yeah. When we were students, I admired that strength of his, envied it even. At least I did until 6 years ago when he killed our mentor and master of the dojo, Ryuga. What? He killed his own... sorry, I'm getting ahead of it. They both agreed to the fight, mind. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's heart. He'd grown drunk on his own power and hungered for still more. Master constantly rebuked him for his actions and reminded him that the proper heart of a martial artist is supposed to be the living fist of the Taito style that seeks to perfect oneself through the medium of honorable combat. The living fist, huh? That has a nice, neat ring to it. Ultimately, though, Walter never listened. He relished the power which the most aggressive side of the Taito style gave him. The aggressive side? Martial artists are used in combat, so no one can deny they can be used to hurt other people as much as defend them. And while there are many who train for the latter, there are also those who seek to do the former. Those who do eventually become monsters whose fists only extend to kill. We call that side of the Taito the murderer's fist. The what? In the end, Master Ryuga challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. I was the observer for that match, and I could do nothing but watch. Zen, Well, that's what happened, and I've been looking for Walter on and off ever since. To think we'd meet here now in Liverpool, though. This is the hand of she who delves above at work, mark my words. Oh, sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off, or wait, was it ear? Nah, you didn't chew anything. Thanks for telling me. But, Jen? You're searching for Walter to get revenge, right? No, like I said, their match was fought fairly. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take. Yeah, that's right. But then, why are you looking for him? There's something I want to confirm. Something to... No, I really don't get it. It's all kind of embarrassing. Either way, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. I hope I can sharpen myself by helping you. I see. Yeah. Well then, I hope you can keep up, Zen. We'll see, Estelle. You're the one with shorter legs. It's an interesting little story. We finally learned some more about Zen. He's probably been the most mysterious of our companions. Oh, apparently we can talk to him again. Oh yeah, speaking of the story, not my legs. I think I get what's going on between you and Walter. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious parallels there. But how does Kalika fit in all this? It's not really my place to say. I'll only say this much. Kalika was Master Yuga's daughter. Oh. I think you can fill in the rest for yourself now, yeah? She'll probably tell you the full story someday. Yeah, fair enough. But, you know. I mean, there's kind of some parallels between his search for Walter and our search for Joshua. I mean, our search is a little bit different. Joshua's not full-blown evil. He's just, he's kind of being a dumb, stubborn man and doing things on his own when, there's no need for that. We're stronger together, Has he never watched an anime? Come on, anime friendship defeats everything. Thank you for flying with us. We'll be arriving in Grancel shortly. Please be aware there may be turbulence while landing. Okay, yeah, we'll go take our seat. Okay, back in Grancel. I don't remember what the Grancel theme is. I remember it's pretty good. It's not as good as Zeiss, but... Man, there are a lot of us. We were like half of that airship's population. Now we're back in the capital again. Feels pretty good. Guess we better check in with the guild branch first, huh? Yeah, let's go hear what hear what's up. I did notice that a certain white ship is in import today. The Grancel, I believe it was? Huh? Oh yeah, there's a big gaping hole there, dude. That's the royal family's personal cruiser, right? Might be out on a mission or something. It should be at the Laystone Fortress at the moment. It's being fitted with the new engine Professor Russell and his colleagues have been working on. Oh yeah, Gustav said he'd be flying out to Laystone on the factory's airship. So it's being made even more awesome? I seriously can't wait to see that. They're just changing the engine, so I doubt the exterior will change much, but it'll totally be the world's fastest airship, that's for sure. Welcome everyone, and thank you for coming! I've read the reports from Ruan and Zeiss. Good work, truly. You've done well in opposing the society thus far. We got our asses kicked both times we fought the society, but whatever. I'll take your praise. I doubt the guys we fought would have agreed. Both that masked man and the guy with the sunglasses didn't really seem to take it or us seriously. Even knowing that the society is moving is valuable still, don't disparage yourself. Your successes should make the Royal Army trust us even further. So, speaking of which, what does the Royal Army want with us? Something society related? Yes, about that. It seems they don't want to discuss it over the phone. An army official will be coming by soon to explain the situation in person. Something that cannot be discussed by phone, they say. What they mean is they do not wish to risk any unwelcome ears listening in on the call. Oliver, we know you're like a spy of some sort. Wait, you can do that? Telephones are convenient, but with the right equipment, intercepting a conversation signal is not very difficult. We use a scrambling device between branches to prevent interception of guild business. Unfortunately, the scrambling doesn't work with the army for some reason. Yes, the army uses a different system. All calls between us are thus completely open. Well, that's ducky. Ducky? What? Why can't the army just share a mixer scrambly thingamajigger with us? We are working together, but we're still an international citizens group and they're a national defense force. As much as our father trusts us, Estelle, I don't think they can give us something so sensitive so easily. Hang on now, Non. It still sounds like you got some idea of what this is all about. Otherwise you wouldn't have bothered calling us out of Zeiss. Am I being that transparent? I can only hazard a guess, really, but I believe it's very likely this has to do with the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. The Non-Aggression Pact? Estelle, we've had like 8 different characters talk about it at this point. I remember hearing something about that. What exactly is going on with that anyway? It's a treaty affecting Liberal, Arabonia, and Calvert proposed by Grandmother. In short, it says all countries involved will attempt at all times to solve international disputes without resorting to force. Cool. Whoa. So, like, it'll end war? I mean, no. But it'll make everyone feel good. Well, no, there's no true enforcement mechanism beyond simply being known as a treaty breaker, so enforcing it like that would be difficult. It would still be something of a deterrent, though, and it'd hopefully promote more friendly relations between ourselves and others. Okay, I get it. Queen Alicia does it again. She's got a good eye for this sort of thing. It'd be neat if it made the countries nicer to each other. The pact is being signed in a large ceremony at the Herb Royal Villa next weekend. Dignitaries, yes, yeah, I don't... The whole let's put all the politicians together in the same place seems like a recipe for disaster, dude. Which is to say, they may as well have painted a sign on the roof saying, Ouroboros, please attack us. Exactly, Alman. We're on the same page. Yeah, that could really get ugly. Got our work cut out for us then. Guess we just wait for the army official now. This is when we learn that the society has like an orbital cannon. Or like an orbital cannon, or they're gonna nuke the place. Pardon me a moment. This is the Grancel Bracer Guild branch. I see, yes. That certainly is a problem. Just a moment, please. Is the army on the phone? No, it's a member of the Herb Royal Villa staff. They seem to have a lost child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't seem to actually locate her parents. That's awful. Do they want us to help? Just so, Your Highness, they've asked for our aid in locating the child's parents or guardians. There's still some time before our guest in the army is due to arrive. Would you mind taking care of this? Sure, we'll be glad to. You're in, right, Agate? Can't say no to a kid in need. Let's head out. Thank you. Hello, we have a team of bracers we can dispatch immediately. And your name, sir? Yes, understood. Well, then our bracers will be over as soon as they're able. Kay is in charge of a butler named Raymond. Once he arrived at the villa, inquire with him. Raymond. That does seem slightly familiar, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. The one butler we found? No, when we saved Chloe during the coup, he was hiding under a counter. Don't really remember. Niel's friend? Not really. Oh, yeah. Very vaguely I remember this. Ah, good. If you know him, that should make things even easier. Well then, good luck. Form your party. Okay, so we do get to... Well, we're not forced to use it.
Your aid, please.
But we will. You know, Chloe, you're just... I don't know. We could use Chloe, but... Oliver's my boy. We could probably get away with not using Zen and using Chloe instead, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I'll give Zen a bit longer before I decide what I want to do with him. What was that ornament we got? Did we ever equip that? Yeah, the yin yang, we did equip that. What is Oliver so good? I mean, I just like having one big line like this, as opposed to all the little tiny lines, and I don't know what this shit means, dude. I mean, I get that, so like the central one, it applies to all 3 of the lines, right? Like, I mean, I kind of get parts of, I mean, I get how the system works, but I still just feel bad having this empty slot here, but I really don't want to buy a seal quartz, because there's no point in having one. Troy's late again. I want to get out of the harbor and play. Likelihood of Troy will be late is 87%. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're really going to do too much this video. I think we're going to just kind of walk around, shop. Because I think it's going to be the last video I do. We'll buy some of those. And we'll buy a few of those. We should go hit up the actual equipment store first before we start messing around too much. I can't remember where that is. Is that over here? Yeah. So we got the pole weapon. Yeah, we should buy that. I mean, we lose a bit of our range, but it's a big enough damage increase. Definitely want agate our new gun. It's not that expensive. We'll buy. And then where's the punchy? Okay, he already has one of those. It's a 160. So I mean, this is just better, right? So let's go ahead and let's at least get 2 of those. Now, how does that compare to what Estelle already has? It's a pretty significant defense increase. So we'll get one for Estelle, and we will get one for Oliver. And that's almost all of our money. Granted, we still have a lot of Sapith to trade in if we need to. And goodbye, laundry pole. You served us well. We've been using that since like chapter 1, like the beginning of chapter 1. Could give you some stuff. Prevents KO. Oh, that's that thing that yeah, prevents you from dying. We still haven't used our emergency puppet that we got in the very beginning of the game. I'm really suffering from too good to use syndrome on that thing. I guess Petrify kind of sucks, so... I really probably should get all of Chloe and Tita's equipment back. Like, at the very least, get their ordnance back. I might do that off screen if I remember. So, anything else to do on the shopping front? Let's go hit up the market at least. Hey, look, Anton, that cloud looks like Duke Dunan's hairstyle. In the end, everything is as it was. Today I'm pondering, so much pondering. Sure, I'll spend tomorrow pondering as well. No job, no girlfriend. I wonder if my life has a purpose. Don't say that. That's too personal, dude. You're not allowed to cut me like that. Okay, bunch of ingredients. Many ingredients. We've got a lot of all of them. The golden rule to making the best tea is, I always get sleepy when it comes to anything with the name studying attached to it. Oh no, wait, all this effort to reclaim the position. What are you talking about, lady? Welcome to the Edel Department Store. Our store is ever striving to take down the Bose market. Ooh, many different things. Prevents death blows, prevents KO, gives extra move, gives defense as well. It's actually not awful. How about 1? Proxy puppets. Do those work like I think they do? Like, are those the same things in the last game where like you die and then you res back with like almost full HP? Or is it just a one-time? Is it just like revives you with 1 HP? I don't know. I want some. We can buy them? Because I remember those are super good at the end of the last game. We will equip one of those. Granted, I kind of like both those equipments. We will try it. See how it works. But for some reason, he always just buys donuts and comics. almost like he doesn't take his job as Duke seriously. And what do you got? Oh, we want a liable news. Anti-cold helmet. It's actually not bad. 15 defense. Definitely want some EP charges. Okay, well, we'll buy. Okay, never mind. Oh, we can't even buy one because we don't have any Sapith. This will trade in like 100. This will give us a pretty good amount of money. Yeah, 7,000. So yeah, we definitely want a few EP charges. Get like 12 of these bad boys. We basically spend all of our money instantly. I wouldn't mind getting a freeze helmet, so... Give me an anti-cold helmet. For the extra defense, no, it's not bad. You know, we'll give you the proxy thing. Who might need more movement, actually? Honestly, I don't think any of you guys need movement. The Gladiator headband... I mean, 10% more CP just doesn't seem that good. Because, I mean, most of the time, you're like, at most, you're going to be getting, like, 20 CP if you get hit really hard. And so 10% more is 2 extra CP. I don't know, that just doesn't seem all that good. Let's try the movement thing. Because it's only -5 attack. It's -5 attack plus 5 defense. And 2 extra move. There's been several times where Agate has just barely been out of range, so giving him a 9 movement is kind of crazy. But yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and cut things off here. Off screen, I'll probably walk around, visit some of the bars and stuff for food stuff. Probably it, and then next time we will go do whatever we have to do for this lost child. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.